Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Alright, that was a bit of a sloppy investigation, but we live, we go on. Corgan, are you just nauseated? That doesn't kill you. Considering your constitution, I'd be very much surprised if that kills you. Let us go and hand in the evidence we have. You'll find that it's interesting for that particular quest. You could just do the whole investigation thing, tell the lieutenant about what you found, and then follow him into the Heidsman's hideout, find him dead, because apparently he's not a very good fighter. Alright.
Oh, it's you again.
I see you're back. Have you heard anything that might help me in finding the crazy that has been killing people? I have found out who it is. It was the Tanner, Rejik. Was the Tanner? You've exposed him. What was your evidence of him? Tanner and Leather were on the scene. His home held other victims too. Sounds like you did some excellent work. I'm grateful. We're short on men to investigate crimes where the poor suffer. You will be well liked around here. Here is the reward for your trouble, though it is probably not over yet. I'll have the guard try and spot Rejik, but who knows what he'll do. I thank you again. And we've gained a level.
Times drown and face first in gutter water, bleeding from every orifice, don't you know?
Yeah, I know you don't like it. Our reputation is getting popular. But let's deal with the level up first. So, again, a lot of saving throw reductions. Nice. Another level of taco. Again, some more lore, because obviously we don't need to know. We need to know everything even more. And a level 5 spell. Nice. What level 5 spells do I have that could be of use? What does Sunfire do, actually? Alright, that... When would you ever be able to use this? I mean, it's powerful, but you'd almost need to be, walking without anyone else in the room, and that's just not a good idea for my character. Other than that, I kind of like the idea. Shadow door would be always useful, because it'll give me some invisibility. But it's probably not the most active of spells. I mean, I've already gotten to a point where I'm so disengaged from most fights that I'm barely doing anything, aside from just tossing the occasional spells. So let's see if we can find something a little bit more active. Cloud Kill could always be useful, especially against lesser creatures. Yeah, or getting an elemental. Although, yeah, these ones are not quite as useful because they require you to be in a mental duel with the elemental before you can get some control over it. Yeah, 50% chance. Monster summoning 3. I mean, up level 3, that's kind of powerful. Let's go with the Phantom Blade in this case. It's a little bit more practical, I guess. Alright. So now Aegis Field is going away, and since we still have the head nib, let's go and hand that in. Oop. Yeah, this one I was expecting.
on! Who just tips water barrels over in the street? Wait a tick. Is that you? You look, older. Wait, no. Great. You look great.
Don't you remember me? Way up near Baldur's Gate? I kept lighting things on fire? Yeah. And I remember one time, although it may not have actually happened, when you actually accidentally opened an abyssal gate while we were exploring the Knoll stronghold. That was fun. Of course, Neera. How could I forget? It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. How funny to run into you here.
Uh-huh.
Some days it's good to be a wild mage, you know? But other days it's like herding cats. Blind cats who hate each other.
I've been trying to transport myself out of Afkatla, but, well, here I am. Saw you with that red wizard. What was that all about?
You saw that? And you just stood there and watched? Thanks a bunch.
Hey, I don't owe you anything.
No matter, I guess. That was a red wizard of Thay named Laneth. That girl was a wild mage like me.
Mageling? I don't know. Anyway, Laneth wanted to take her. You saved the girl by giving her a talisman. What's stopping you from teleporting after her?
Wild magic is wild. Not much I can do about that.
I gave away the last of my half-fire talisman. Which would have gotten me there a little bit more directly. And where are you trying to go?
The Hidden Refuge. It's a camp I and some other wild mages set up as a sanctuary for people like us.
The Red Wizards have been actively pursuing wild mages lately. After ages of them chasing me around, I decided to take some action. Good on me, right? Is there anything I can do to help?
At the moment, no. But I'd really appreciate it if you could meet me at the Wild Forest.
We can talk more then, and I can show you what we've been doing. I'm so proud of it. I'll mark the forest location on your map.
In the meantime, it looks like I'm hoofing it. Unless you happen to have a jade figurine of a horse in a saddle?
No? Well, never hurts to ask. Bye.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
I do like Neera. Right, so we can't currently get there, that's fine. We are still heading over here.
Oh, yes.
I want to get that head out of my inventory. Right,
Just as I thought.
who would I would talk to? I think Chief Inspector Borrega.
Is there something that you need, citizen?
Who are you?
Chief Inspector Brega at your service. I work under the magistrate investigating the crimes of this city. And there are plenty that require my attention, believe you me.
I have the head of the child killer Neb. He will no longer harm anyone. Let's see what you have here. There. Yes, despite the condition of the head, it is obviously the criminal we've been seeking. You have no idea what a despicable creature this Neb was. Or perhaps you do. Regardless, we're thankful for your help. I hope this reward is sufficient. I understand the Flaming Fist was looking for him as well. I'll send them a note explaining your deed so they can stop looking now. Thank you again, citizen. You've done well. That's a nice bit of gold for a small little thing.
You must gather your party.
And thankfully, Corgan has not yet gone away angrily. Even if we are now popular, even more popular. Do next. Yeah, I'm mulling something over in my head. Just give me a moment. Now let's keep going with the bridge district. Oh, for crying out loud. Really?
Nature's servant awaits.
Right, do I have... Yes. Ooh.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Now let's just make ourselves a little bit hidden. And the rest of you can just strike. I do like the insect swarm. It's so useful.
Something you need.
Jon Jansen at your service.
Right, so we created some more skulls.
I'm ready.
And Yoshimo leveled up. Right. So... what do I want to give him? That's it. Level 13 Bounty Hunter. Right. And spells on his body. And we've had this encounter before.
What do you need? I am skilled in
Task at
avoidance.
hand.
Back to the Bridge District.
You require my counsel, yes?
And now to do for something a little bit foolish and fun, perhaps, hopefully. Yes. Alright, you're gonna be a fighter because that's the only thing you can do. For your skills. I mean, you shouldn't really have much different skills anyway. And stick with the that's katana.
I must apologize, but I can carry no more. I have set your item upon the ground.
You can no longer use the thieving potion. That is fine. So now you should be able to use a helmet. I mean, you don't need it, but for the eyes of truth. You're a human. The noble helmet is probably more useful to you. Right, you can have these scrolls. Now let's see how quickly we can level him up. I mean, he's a decent fighter with his stats.
Something you need. As you will.
And I know there is sort of a meta thing where you can effectively nerf Yoshimo by making him a double dual classing him at a very inopportune time. That's not what I want going for here. Even if I know what the future will bring. Let's go to the Five Flagons Inn. I could do with the rest of the party. And then perhaps catch a show. Now, we are just down to Jan Jansen for our thieving abilities, but that should be fine.
Of course.
Alright, let's have a talk with the Innkeeper. Samuel Thunderbird.
Hello, me good smiling friends.
Here at the Five Flagons, you'll find cheery smile in every beverage in Faerun, available for your appreciation. I like to see what you have available. But of course, take a look at the shelves. We have Bethrian brandy, Sembian mead, Theskian dark ale, even a bit of the old dwarven grog, if that tickles your fancy. And if you haven't already, do take a look at the theatre established downstairs. I'm told the plays are a marvel. Ooh, but a prettle. Let me get you a menu. Alright, let's have some merchant rest. And, well, let's have a look at that show. A lot of people around here, but I want to go downstairs.
Pleasure to meet you.
A fair eve to you, sir. The troupe of players is just beginning their next performance. If you wish to partake, we ask that you donate 5 gold for a ticket, but it's not required. Would you like to purchase a ticket then, sir? What sort of play is this? It's the most dramatic play put on by the fine members of the shield troupe. Better to see than to be described. Would you like a ticket then, mayhap? Certainly. Here's your 5 gold. Most gracious of you, sire. You may enter the theatre as you wish. Just show your ticket to your ushers, please.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Yes?
Thank you, sir. Go on inside. I hope you enjoy the play. We'll see about that.
Oh, your lover has abandoned thee, sweet Lunesia. You have only one option left. Turnest thou to me, and let us be wed at last.
No, Kirinaldo, I cannot. Oh, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, my fair love, where hast thou gone?
Here I am. Here I am, my, sweetums.
Yes, Rodrigo, Rodrigo, it is thee at long last. But where have...
I've been, across the sea, my fair one. Yes, that's it. Across the sea, and,
Say, that's not the actor they had last time.
And perhaps on the new lands, my lord?
Yes, that's it. On the new lands. Yes,
Where's the actor that was here last time? Ugh.
This is terrible! Awful!
But is it Rodrigo? No, no. How can this be?
Well, you should be, so, confused? It is confused, right?
It is baffled. Baffled!
Baffled, yes. Well, you should look so baffled, my lord, Kirinaldo. 'Twas you who...
Oh, terrible. Get him off the stage.
Who, which that, in a way...
Arranged for me to be shipped across the sea.
Huh? What's that?
Yes, you are correct, Rodrigo. 'Twas I that arranged for thy trip across the great ocean. 'Twas, truly fiendish of me, but how did thy ever come to return so quickly?
I forget. I'm just the understudy.
Yeah, but that's no excuse. Especially if you're the understudy, you should know this role by heart.
Spain, I refuse to watch this.
I agree! Boo! Boo!
Boo! Boo, that's awful! Terrible!
Oh dear.
I am sorry, good folk of the audience. As you can see, things are not quite right with our troupe due to circumstances beyond our control.
Well, I was thinking that something stank in the sticks, and it'd be fine to see me senses were not deceived. Ah, good thing I did not pay to see this, eh?
I beg of you, good people, come back another day when we have restored matters. We shall prove to you then that the Sigil troupe is worthy of your attention and coin. And we shall do so for free, of course.
Uh-huh.
And one final odd request, good folk. If you or another knows of those who are skilled in the arts of sword and adventure, do send them to speak to me. It is a matter of utmost urgency. Tell them to come and speak to I, Realis Shy. Until then, I apologize again and bid you a fair evening.
Well, I do happen to know a troop of people that are ready for some adventure.
Just name what you want.
I await your need.
Just quickly top off the health, because these yellow numbers will annoy me.
Oh, yes.
I can abide the green, but yellow, no. It's obviously such a poor understudy.
Hello. I am afraid if you are looking for a refund for tonight's performance, I can only tell you to come back when our troop is not in such disarray.
Actually, I'm here regarding your call for adventurers. Is this true, child? Fate smiles on us then, for I can see in your bearing that you are a man of no mean experience. I thank you for coming to our aid. Well, I haven't agreed to anything yet. You must hear our story then. One of our actors, Adelise, has been kidnapped by a wizard native to the city. He has made no effort to negotiate with us. The wizard's greed may have called him at the sight of Adelise's beloved gem, something our sparrow would not gladly surrender. So this wizard has stolen both away, and there's nothing we can do. I would ask that you return our sparrow and his gem to us both, by whatever means possible. Who is this wizard and where can I find him? His name is McCraff, I believe. I know that his lair can be accessed through the city's sewers, though where exactly it lies is a mystery. Why do you not simply contact the city guard? I am unsure of your particular customs, but it has never been in the city's fortune to be treated fairly by the many city authorities that we have come across. As well, though Erdelis may be released, would the gem be returned? The wizard could say that it is his, and we could offer no proof to the contrary. No, we must have our brother and his gem both safely returned, with no questions asked of us due to our strangeness. This is the best way. What kind of reward might I receive for this task, then? We are but a destitute troop of players, child, and we can afford little. The craft may have treasure of his own, wrest it from his grasp if you wish to do so. But coin is ever on the tongue. I can offer you 300 gold for a sparrow's return. Bring back the gem, and I can more than double that. Is that sufficient? Yes, I shall do as you ask. Fly then, fetch our brother away from his captor, however you might, and return to us soon. My prayers go with you, my good man. Right. And another quest to go on the side.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Just as I thought! Our actions are good and will serve the greater balance.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Be quick with it!
Not to be a bite, Leon, but we agreed to find the ranger pup for the bloody wizard, aye? But I gotta move on before I lose my patience.
Onward then.
You're gonna be like that about it. I might just have to leave you behind at some point. I mean, I don't think Corgan will actually leave, but still, I don't think there is an access to the sewers in this district, so we'll have to go to the one place that I know where we can find access to the sewers. I mean, Yeah, no, we have to leave. That is fine. Back to the temples.
To the task at hand.
Still no response from Talos about what I did in his temple. Maybe he didn't see me. Maybe I was actually that stealthy.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
As you will.
Alright, let's go. Churl, what are you doing? Well, if you're following us in here, that's fine. Right, secret entrance.
I've had better times drowning face first in gutter water, bleeding from every orifice, don't you know?
Can I open this?
Turnip reflex. Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
Yes, of course.
No, I cannot open this, so let's hope that this is the right one then. I can never remember. So many secrets in this sewer.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ouch. And this looks rather familiar. A bit too familiar, actually. Hey, hey.
You need my skill? Oh, I could be that.
Hey, leave Jan alone.
Yeah. What is it now?
Yes.
Actually, no, you're fighting. I'll just do some of my own healing.
You sound like Goladon. Got it.
Let's have a look at the bookcases.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Nothing special in there. Spell deflection, right? And another bookcase with a contingency spell. Nice.
Something you need.
Things are going well for us,
Oh,
yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
What? Is there a griffin about? It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Yes. Just as I thought.
Don't yell at once, your worship.
Earl, leave us alone.
Mm-hmm. Just name what you want.
Right. Shift everything over that I cannot use. The Potion of Invulnerability.
I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
Potion of Genius.
I'd carry the world if I could.
I can
but you'll
carry
have
no
to
more.
package it
What was
small.
given is now
You'll
upon
have
the
to
ground.
pick that up off the ground.
Alright. Well, that'll have to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. And if you like my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe.